Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be a video of a tier list that my friend and I did when we were streaming a couple of days ago. We thought it would be fun to just get our general, views on the characters and see where they fall in line and, in our opinions and whatnot. Just generally speaking in the game, not any specific mode. Now, we talked about it. We might do a specific tier list down the line for each game mode, but for right now, just enjoy the video. Leave a comment below if if you want to chime in and talk about where we place anybody, or if you think somebody deserves to be higher or lower. Enjoy the video, guys. Not to put you on the spot, but I'm just gonna start off with
Yeah.
my man right there at the bottom.
um.
um,
Yeah.
only because if we're talking about general right now, just overall like utility, I think he offers the least out of the
Yeah.
whole cast. Out of the whole cast, like
Yeah.
does I haven't used him enough. Does he have movement capabilities?
His shift moves him around a little bit, but honestly, everybody has better skills than him, or does something better. That's a better way of putting it, right? Everybody
Yeah.
does something better than him, right? He's just like that lost cause that has no real role that hangs in there with the boys.
Yeah, so I mean, he's got good DPS. I mean, when it comes to the knockout tier list, I'd definitely put
Yeah.
him higher than that. But
Yeah.
he's he's like the least like picked person in Arena, unless you're leveling them to
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, put it this way: if you see him on your team, that's the least favorite person I like to see on my team.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
I can't really expect much out of him. So I mean,
Yep.
what do you think he needs to
Um,
kind of like? I know he's an intro character, but do you think they could give him anything?
I'm just thinking what I mean. Shift already gives him a lot. Right click is good.
What
Maybe
does the
I
shift
should.
give?
His shift lets increases his rocket size and his damage output, and it lets him move a little better. He has better movement,
Okay,
so
and
I
that's
think it's
for like a couple of
it's
seconds, or just like a usual general cooldown timer.
yeah. It feels like 5 seconds,
Yeah.
maybe 4 or 5. I mean, it's good. It's two different things, but he doesn't do anything great. I mean, they just have to change his kit. That's what it comes down to, right? They should
Yeah.
make it so he has a top-notch thing with his little jetpack, so he can hold down spacebar, and they should give him. I think his right click is great and his shift is great, but it just doesn't really fit. It's no real thing he excels at. So yeah, I'd change his abilities around.
Yeah, I mean, who knows where the game is headed, but I don't really see him getting any adjustments unless there's people that are actually asking for it, or they see something in the feedback.
Yeah.
I would put, so I'm hovering between Flux on B or C.
Okay. I'm more like a C. I think
Uh, if,
she's
if,
maybe better than Jado. I mean, to me, she's pretty low because what is she? I mean, she like right clicks on the point. Her left click is low DPS. I don't know.
yeah, where's Brutal at? Like he kind of uses her off and on, and when we play in arena, like we can try to set up some black hole setups to catch people in, but it's so easily escapable. So just like going through all the modes, I don't know how much she really offers specifically. She's definitely a good team player, and on a like she fits into a comp. I just really don't know where it's at. So I'm like, she's gonna have to be down there for me. Streamception.
Yeah, sorry, I messed up. I still have my game capture on, but really I had you up on my other monitor. I'm just being stupid. So yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm with C. I think that's fair.
I
You
see what you're
know.
saying, Rise, but I think we're gonna do different types of tier lists. Right now, we're just doing like a generalized overall ease of use or utility to the game. He was saying maybe we can base the tiers on like what's easier to start playing. And Jado is the intro character. He's easy to use. It's
Yeah.
just yeah, if he doesn't offer much to the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right, let's just get this out of the way too. I
Yeah.
think M4 is S, and we all know
Yeah.
why.
I'm not gonna argue. She does everything well. She's on my S tiers. I think on all three of them, the four of them. I might have put her A on a couple of these.
I don't see where she's ever bad, man. Like I'm thinking about it, like I didn't
I
realize her.
had her. Yeah, I had her as A in knockout, but that's it. Everything else S.
Yeah, like knockout. I don't know. I might even keep her an S for knockout because like
Yeah.
her primary, she doesn't have to reload, right? It's just infinite ammo.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
And
We're
she.
gonna revisit Flux because Brutal finally chimed in, but
Oh.
her left click or whatever her primary fire has huge splash range. Like I didn't realize once it's fully charged, man.
Mm-hmm.
And from wherever the grenades, I thought they didn't home when you were in Mega Blast, but they do. So I don't know what the condition is for them to home in on you, but like they're
Yeah,
good.
I don't know what that is either. But yeah, I've seen that sometimes, but not every time.
Yeah, and her escape is obviously the reason why she's up there too. Because even with the nerf, it's just still like
Yeah, her
you got
escape's one of the better ones,
you have to
sort of.
respect it. It's probably the best escape aside from like I can't. Well, when we get to it, I guess we'll do her next because I think Azelle is overall good, man. I don't think I would put her up here.
I think I have her at like B. Because I think she does okay, but when you play against someone, are you ever scared? I mean, I've never fought a good one. I've never.
I fought a good Azelle, and you have to respect her shot speed. Like she can really just
Right.
pummel you, man. And then after while she's reloading, she charges into you. If she hits you with
Yeah.
her right click, the boomerang, like it's a whole nice little combo. But you have to be good with her. You can't
Right.
just like that's why it's probably hard for you to really see how good she is. But I mean, I've
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with her being A2
yeah.
because I do know in practice mode when I played her, I really liked her because she did a lot of DPS to that target, and she still had a lot of shots left over. Because for me, it's the ratio of how many shots, like how over a period of time, how fast can I kill them, and how many shots do I need to reload. For her, she didn't have to reload; she still had extra shots, so without even reloading, she can kill someone.
Hang on a second.
Let me see where I have Azelle online.
Because again, this
Sorry.
is utility. I think this is what she offers, but yeah, man, I've seen a good Azelle. That's why I kind of put her there. I know it's all opinion
Yeah.
and whatnot. So what did Brutal say about Flux? But why Brutal? Because I mean, you use her, so I kind of want to hear it. I don't think she's terrible, but I don't see a lot of reasons for her to be up there besides her primary being like hard to escape once you're good at it. Her kit doesn't make sense for her survivability. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, I'm curious what he thinks B.
So first, just gonna get these A's out of the way.
Yeah, I
A.
put Rev S.
You put Rev S?
I put Rev S.
Yeah, Rev is.
I put her Rev. I put her S. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Rev is Rev is the only character in this game that you can confidently 1v3 people.
Yeah.
And I don't mean for like the whole duration of their lives. You can just go in and be like, I had fun, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, because they can always follow Flux even with hers, but her escape, if you're good, you can definitely. And they're not that great. You can get out of there and hide.
She's only bad because her black hole is bad with its homing and her invisibility is predictable. Yep, easy to read.
Yeah.
Primary shots are deadly, and if you can land them to put pressure and skybox people out, yeah, she is good. I think she would only be in C for this general like tier list. I think just because of her kit, just because of the black holes.
Oh,
But I mean,
I'm
if
a.
what did you?
Oh, sorry. I love the 1v1 brutal. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, so that'll be the next thing. I'll sit in on that and I'll just spectate it. Just get that out of the way before we play games.
Yeah, if he's down.
He's down. He's down. I'll host it. It'll be fair ping. um, yeah, get the S tiers out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think I'll argue that.
I can't argue that at all. I won't.
That's my
Rev,
top three.
yeah, right. Rev is very versatile, man. Between I think did you use Rev before me, Sneedles?
No, I kind of got
Cause
into her after Jado.
yeah, cause I didn't think much of her at all until I used her, and she can do it all, man. She can really do it all with a good team. She fills like almost every slot well.
Yeah.
Kai is I don't know if nerfing Kai will help her at all. That bubble is strong, and a good Kai is hard to take down.
She just clicks on you and you're dead.
Yeah, it's crazy. Um, Top notch. A.
I have him as A, but I think all the internet would say he's S. But I think that's just because they're not as great.
Yeah,
You know,
we
they're
both.
thinking late game. Like, I mean, that's the thing. He's up in the air. Everyone just focuses on him. He dies.
He's
It's not
not.
as big
Yeah,
as a threat.
he's not up here because you can just like that. You can focus him so easily, and he's dead. You know,
Yeah,
like as a Rev, as an M4, as any other character, I'm confident like kind of going after top notch. Um, it's easy to get in on him. He has 4 shots, then he reloads, and if he misses any of those shots, it's just an opening for you.
yeah,
If you bait out his missile, you know, you can kind of just pressure him, but he's not S, man. He's not like an unstoppable force.
he's not. And once his cooldowns are done, he's just got his little left click and he's in the air.
Yeah, yeah, and like there's times where that left click has gotten me by, but like in
Yeah,
any comp match and any top match, or I mean like high rank match, I mean you've been there with me. Like I get pummeled.
yeah, they're definitely good, but I'm with you on A. I think on this. I mean, if there was an A plus, yeah, okay,
Yeah, yeah. If we could make it in betweens and whatnot, but there'd be a little bit more to the cast.
yeah,
I'll put him up here too, just because
yeah,
if we're talking about general like utility, Blastbeard is he rounds out a lot of the
yeah.
cast, man. He cancels almost everybody around him.
No argument. He has his own role in this game, right? He has abilities that nobody else has. His shift is so powerful. His cannon's so good. Unlimited ammo, high health. I mean, sure, he gets pummeled and dies quickly. And high end, he'll probably die even quicker. But if they're landing those shots, they're also dead too, right? If he's just as good, you know?
Yeah.
So, no arguments.
I I'm thinking about this, so I'm just gonna put her here right now, but after I've been using her, I don't think she's bad at all. Like
Yeah.
I just don't know what I could like with the speed and the floating, yes, that's great. But overall, like what does she really bring to the table that, Izzel can't bring? I mean, or like the decoy is good in objective modes, I guess. Her speed is good
Yeah,
when she's floating.
yeah, she can grab stuff. Her right click with the ball, as we learned too. I mean, I have her. I think it's debate. Like she's the one that I think could really move up
She's
multiple tiers.
I feel like Messine is so balanced that you're like she only moves up with the better like the player. Like we played I think me and Brutal played a really good Messine the other day, and it was on the smaller map. Like we were talking about the console players do better in smaller maps. Um she like he was good with her. I can't really argue that.
Yeah, I think that she'll move up eventually. I think that's the one I'm waiting on. Right? I wanted to play her. I wasn't that great with her, but I think she has a lot of potential. We'll
Yeah.
see with
I
just movability and everything.
Yeah, like I would put her in A, but it's like if you're 1v1ing Mistine and you get her to like a 3-shot and she splits right then and there, I mean you it's not hard to kind of keep track of that, but if you let her kind of roam kind of like top notch, she can be a threat. She can be really annoying and just harass, which makes me want to put him here
That sounds good.
because he kind of like plays the same role. He's not overpowered by himself, but in a team combat, if you lose track of him, he just sneaks up on you. Just blah.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a good kit. He has good abilities. He's good at finishing. He goes through a lot of ammo to kill people, though, right? And
Yeah.
I still think he's good, but his kit really doesn't give him anything that makes him great. Like when you look at the S tier, they just have so much stuff in their kit. Plink just what does he have that you want?
I'm gonna,
mobility.
yeah,
Okay.
the teleport, so the teleport, like the hitbox on it is huge. I thought it had to be a direct hit. You can just like knock people out. You can skybox people if you just kind of get it near them. But I moved Mistine up. I'm looking at what Brutal's saying, and he is right. Like I've been using her. I do like using her. I don't feel, I get a sense of rev when I use her for some reason, like with her floating and her speed. Because when
And
you,
he just said the shield regens too.
yeah,
Sorry, well,
yeah, no, I remember that because I was playing with her, and after you split and you throw up the shield, if you just hide for a little bit, like the region just starts. Like she's definitely good.
sorry, what were you saying there too?
Rise is saying he
Before
doesn't feel the
that?
need. Um, I was just contemplating like why I wanted to move her up to A.
Right.
That's not enough reason for me to keep her in B though, to not feel the need to use her. I think she's just a good fill. Yeah, like in a knockout in a 3v3, she can really like make the difference just by kind of always hitting her shots and having the double up and confusing you and you're not knowing what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I think Mistine, let's go through the modes, right? Well, really quick. Just I'd say Treasure Hunt. She's great, right? In Treasure
Yeah,
Hunt,
yeah,
she
definitely.
can grab that thing, do some stuff. She's great when she grabs the ball because she can double jump and move really quick and use her shield. So she can
Mm-hmm.
just fly across with her shield and get in there,
Yeah, yeah. Once you
right?
learn that momentum or that the movement, like she's good.
I mean, honestly, she might, I mean, Rev obviously can shift in there. Anth
I,
can't really do that much when she gets the ball. Mistine can right click. Who else can use stuff? You know what I mean? That's
mhm.
good. Mistine can carry stuff and nobody can do jack.
Yeah, I would use her over Plank every time.
Yeah.
Um, Boone is actually the only person that I mean I just really realize I really like Boone, but I don't know where I would throw him.
Yeah, he's kind of the same boat where I was with Mistine. I think he has a lot of potential, and I think when people get good, they'll probably do him, and he might even move up to S. But right now, if we were to say on the state, I
For
mean,
a general like this tier list, I mean it's Boone. Like Boone and Treasure Hunt isn't really that important. He's just hitting people down. He's not gonna really get around to get coins that fast,
that's true.
as fast as somebody else would.
Rocket ball, he can shoot the ball too with his
Or,
shift and the
or
beach ball.
yeah, beach ball. He's like insane at that. I also don't see a lot of Mistines ever rise.
Plays the same role as Flux, except more versatility, while Flux is more grounded and has better zoning. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I would rather have a Boone on my team than a Flux because I feel like he does a better sniping job than Flux. But that's just me. His shots are dead accurate. He can zoom in, and he has
Yeah,
his left click.
yeah. You don't have to waste time like trying to chase the target with whatever. And the black hole is obviously it's obvious. So it's hard to not pick Boone over Flux, man. Like
Yeah, I would pick Boone every time. I mean, I've fought against some good Fluxes, and that was just because they're good. But most of the Fluxes I fight against, they try to play a sniper, and I never get killed by the sniper ones. I just kill them. And I feel like when they're on my team trying to snipe, I'd just rather have a Boone.
he can't recover well. That's why he's at B and not in A because he even with the yellow build with the speed and whatnot, you get comboed, you get juggled, you're down a dodge, man. You're just kind of like a free kill.
Sure.
Yeah. I think that's I'm okay with that for like a general tier.
Yeah,
I would
that's
hope they
good.
add like more characters to the game. You know?
Yeah.